There was a boy whom everyone praised for being very intelligent, quick to learn, witty, and quick to act in everything he did. But he had a flaw. He was very easily angered. Just one word that went against his wishes, one displeasing gesture, and he would immediately become irritable, shout, sometimes even scream and throw things, as if there was a fire inside him always ready to blaze up. During those times, many people around him were hurt by his uncontrolled words and actions. Friends at school, even adults, sometimes had to shake their heads in frustration at his hot temper. But his father was different. He observed his son and understood that behind that anger was a good heart, just one that hadn't yet learned to control his emotions. After one time when he was frustrated, his father quietly handed him a hammer, a bag full of nails, and then led him to the backyard. There, he had already set up a long and sturdy wooden board. Father did not scold or blame. He gently placed the hammer and the bag of nails into his child's hands. Every time you feel angry, instead of yelling or hurting others, take a hammer, get a nail, and hammer it into this piece of wood. At first, he felt quite strange, even a bit resentful, but still followed his father's instructions. That day, after just one day, he had hammered 14 nails into the wooden board, each nail representing a time he couldn't keep his temper. The next day, there were 9 nails left. Because hammering nails was really tiring, holding the hammer, straining his arm, sweat beading on his forehead, he realized that controlling his anger was actually much easier than having to hammer a nail each time. From then on, the number of nails he hammered each day gradually decreased, becoming more and more sparse. Time passes, and one day you find that you no longer want to be angry. You realize, hammering nails is more tiring than staying calm. And then one day, you stop hammering nails altogether. Your father smiles, his eyes gentle and full of trust. The father placed his hand gently on his child's shoulder. Now, whenever you do a good deed, whenever you learn to be patient or control your emotions, you should pull out a nail from this wooden board. You obey, and each time you realize you have kept calm, or even know how to apologize, you pull out a nail one by one, until on the last day the wooden board no longer has any nails stuck in it. He hugged his joy and ran to find his father to show off the results. His father kindly led him to the back, where the wooden board still stood silently. He pointed to the numerous holes on the board, the marks of nails that had been hammered in and then pulled out. "Do you see anything, child?" The father's voice was gentle yet profound, filled with many things he wanted to convey. "Even though you have removed all the nails, the wooden board still has nail holes. Those are the marks left by anger. Words and actions made when out of control can be apologized for, can be forgiven, but will surely leave traces, some pain in another person's heart." The boy suddenly fell silent, bowing his head in thought. Until now, he had only paid attention to his own feelings, forgetting the feelings of those who were hurt. Just one moment of losing control, and all the love can be torn apart by hurtful words and painful actions. Even if later on you try to make up for it, apologize countless times, deep down the recipient still carries the scars, like nail holes that cannot be erased from the wood. Father looked at his child with gentle eyes, placed his hand on the shoulder, and slowly added, "You are not a bad person, you just need to learn how to recognize and control your emotions. Remember, everyone's heart is as fragile as this piece of wood, easily hurt if we do not know how to cherish it. Whether it is a loved one, a friend, or even a stranger, a harsh word, an uncontrolled action can leave a scar that never heals. You see, each of us has had moments of impatience, spoken harsh words, or acted in ways that hurt others. But when we are clear-headed enough to recognize and change, love will gradually fill those nail holes, making the other person's soul warmer and more peaceful. Forgiveness brings us peace, but only sincere love can open the heart, making life increasingly filled with beautiful things. Love inspirational stories and self-development? Please subscribe to the channel, share, and turn on notifications to spread positive values every day.